And a good evening to a Friday evening Minecraft stream with our friends Chris and Basman. Let's just quickly drop them a quick shout out.
So let's see, who do we have here tonight? Let's just go onto this window and let's move this a little bit to the side. Oxlayer, how you doing, buddy? We've got Grafmew, we've got Black Cat, we've got Nox. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a bit of a rough 3 days for me, and oh my word, pain. Let's go find a nice spot to sit that has a nice background. So if we like sit here, you guys can look at all of the game consoles and stuff, right?
And Chris.
Suck my dick. You can suck my dick. They all just exploded for no reason. That was funny. Y'all can suck my dick. I missed. Mark my words, by the time I'm done with you all, everyone's dick will be sucked.
Apparently very interested. But yeah, there's a dude that we play on this server with. And this is our Friday evening server. Let's hear if somebody's in the chat at the moment. And let's join them downstairs. Or rather, let's see if we can see them.
Oh yeah. Evening, Victor.
Hello. And how's Chris doing?
I have been better. I am still fighting an illness, unfortunately. So, what can you do?
I put on bigger boxing gloves.
There we go.
Yeah, the bigger boxing gloves in this case is medicine, which, yeah,
Yeah, we'll set up. Where are you guys?
Well,
I'm up your ass.
No, you're not. I would have felt you. Or maybe not.
I am gifted, thank you very much. You would have helped me.
And I want my normal vantage point.
That's what they all say. I need to get a custom playlist or something going. Pretzel has turned into complete rubbish.
Yeah, and after a little experience I got with it, I'm not very fond of it.
No, yes, your bullshit copyright strike where someone said, yeah, my music was copyright free, but I'm now taking that decision back and retroactively striking people. This is not the first time it's happened. It's happened to many different streamers, and a lot of people are calling bullshit on it, because, I mean, it is. It's just straight up bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe they tried that shit. So I got struck with a request from Terrafall. I have to eat cake and nothing but cake, so I'll craft a few cake for today.
Ooh, cake is hectic because you have to put it on the ground to eat it.
Indeed.
By the way, Malik says hi. He missed both of your voices.
Ah, I'm Alex. Miss you too, buddy.
Alex.
How's the trip going? Because I was peeking around on everyone's Twitter the other day, and I saw you guys are moving house, and not just moving house, like
he's moving states, dude.
Yeah, moving states. That's got to be hectic.
So it's like 7-day trip, if I remember correctly, Malik, you can correct me. And today they're going through Tornado Alley. That's just freaking hectic.
Do watch out for the tornadoes.
So where is Chris?
Where is Chris? I am downstairs at the, our like zone of everything. Does it look like we stockpile milk?
Storage. No, we don't stockpile milk. It's not something that's needed.
Used often?
Or used often. So now you have to like shear one cow. Please don't shear all of our cows and then use them to make milk.
I think there
Well,
is
we
one
already
cow.
have a sheared. Well, we already have a sheared.
Oh, we already have a sheared one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much milk I can suck out of the poor bugger before he dies.
Oh, trust me, they give a lot of milk. You can go ham on them.
I'm glad, Alex, you said it's smooth sailing at least. Exhausting may be, but smooth sailing is the important part. No one wants an experience where they want not so smooth sailing for their moving trip, because mine wasn't as terribly as smooth.
Yeah, you had a hell of a move.
Yep, and at the last minute the heavens opened up and it started raining.
Oh, by the way, Chris, you're going to need eggs. Eggs are in here.
I know where the eggs are, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm going to see if I can find a better pretzel station, because oh my word, this is like elevator music. What's going on?
Yeah, they've been playing weird music for me also.
I mean,
It's EDM or hard EDM or something. I don't know. It's something that actually feels makes me wanna.
I'm using chill hop, so yeah, I'm just using chill.
I always do chill EDM, but recently the chill EDM has literally just been terrible.
Of course it has.
Okay, no, epic is too epic. Ambient blues. So I need something like. Oh, let's just do EDM.
Only 1,000 miles to go. Yeah, Alex, whenever someone says only 1,000 miles to go, I don't get the idea of like, oh yeah, that's just quick, you know? Because it's 1,000 fucking miles. That's a long distance to travel.
I think it's 1.85 or something.
1.
I can't remember.
The
1.6,
conversion
yeah.
rate is 1.6. So that's effectively 1,600 kilometers. That's like more or less the distance between where I am and Cape Town.
Yeah.
No more.
More, way more. Because you can do from you to Cape Town in a day.
Yeah, no. So,
Yeah.
like, that's one thing I never really understood about America. It's just the sheer distance thing between
Oh, it's huge.
cities and states, because there's just nothing in between, and it's too expensive to make things in between. Like, it is literal insanity.
So between Joburg and Cape Town is 1.3 thousand kilometers.
Yeah. Pedal trip is just shy of 2,400 miles. That is, and I'll repeat this day in and day out, that is insanity.
Okay, so how are you doing with your cake prep?
I have all of the cakes I will need. I just need to put my excess eggs back into the thing. I'll just punch my crafting bench. But yeah, you are now going from California, one of the most expensive places to live, to Ohio. A country, or not a country, a state that I believe is known for not much happening there. Like it's a quiet place, if I understand my American lore correctly.
My understanding is it's very much farming orientated. I could be wrong.
It's like one of the locations that was well known for, you know, everyone went there, and once they got there, they're like, okay, cool, this is as far as we go. We're now done traveling. We're not just gonna chillax.
I just envision it as like this guy called Steve, and Steve is like at the head of the migration, and he's just, everyone says like, are we there yet, Steve? And then like one day they're like, are we there yet, Steve? And Steve's like, no, stop asking me. And everyone's going, we're sick of your shit, and they kill him. That's where they then settled.
Okay.
Okay, shall we go check the book?
Yeah, let's check the book, I guess.
Just a second. He teleported away before I could kill him.
Yeah, I also spotted the Enderman.
Just waiting for Victor.
So,
Sorry, Pressel just started another nonsense song.
let's see. Page 1 of 29 lives.
Oh,
Life Chris Lion
Malix.
3, Victor 6, and Fastman 1.
Why are you crying?
Welcome back, my little friends, and thank you so much for the frog lights. They smell a bit funky, but at least you got me a lot of them.
Dude, what do you expect? It was pooped out. Frogs pooped them out.
Today I want you to go to the mangrove forest and bring back me some roots and mud for me. Located at X coordinate 5239, Z 1883, or X 1795, Z 2935. Afterwards, you can
Thanks
really
for the
need
hugs,
to clean
Pop.
up this island. Chris, for mocking me, I want you to bring back some ally?
Allays, I think.
Allay. Alright. So we're going to the mangrove and bringing
At least
back
it gave us
allays.
coordinates this time around.
Oh, allays and roots. Alright. So, fuck knows what allays are, but I know what roots are at least.
So we need to write these down. So I'm just going to grab notepad here.
Already wrote them down.
Already wrote them down. So you're going to be the head of coordinating us. I'm just going to write them down just in case. Because I know my bad luck.
I'm going to fetch flint and steel and
9, 3, 5. Oh, by the way, check the shulker box in my in the chair. Oh, in my room. Because you'll find that that's where our obsidian is.
got a obsidian
Our spare obsidian.
basement also, and I've got my ender chest also.
Nice. Okay,
I've
now I
got
need
a
to move
lot.
this so it doesn't cover Jack. Thanks for the hugs, Malix. I really appreciate it.
I am sitting atop the roof, awaiting our departure.
Because the reason why I want to get obsidian is literally because that you read those coordinates.
It's quite a while far away.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yes.
to get
We're
some
going to
extra
have to make
rockets.
another shortcut.
Yeah. Problem
And I think
is,
I'm going to have to make some more rockets at some point. I'm running low.
yeah, I would advise making sure you've got ample rockets also on you.
Stack and a half should be enough, I think. I think that's X1795 and 2935 is the closest. If you go like sideways.
I'm literally got 5 stacks on me. I don't want to run out and have to walk back. Well, I know I've put obsidian down here.
I have two ideas of what I want to build now.
What do you want to build?
I want to finish our internal library, and I want to build a little launching pad. Just over here.
Yeah.
On
That's a
the
good
side
idea.
of the island. Like, I'll try and make it like look like a little runway, and maybe like a helicopter pad with a big H in it. It'll look fabulous.
But the problem is with shortcuts is, remember, if we try and make a shortcut from the nether to here, we're going underneath ground. So we need to fly over ground to it.
Indeed.
So we're probably going to have to go there, set up the portal, come back, go to the nether roof, and then go there to set up a secondary portal.
Whilst you lot do that, because I don't know how to do such things, I will be looking for these allay things I'm supposed to gather.
No, I think let's all just go to the mangrove forest, dude. Let's do the first one out, and then we'll figure stuff out as we go.
No, but I'm saying we go there, we build a nether portal, we start to, you two start doing all of that, whilst I start looking for things.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be east, southeast from here. Yeah.
Which one are we going for? For the 1795 one or the 5239 one?
Well, let's go for the closest one first. 1795. This is also southeast from here.
Right, let me prepare my map.
Chris coming or preparing his map?
I think he's preparing his map. I don't know what map he's preparing though, so...
The map that you got for us, dude, so I know where you guys are in relation to me.
Oh, okay, that map. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
The digital map.
I will do the same thing.
Hey, it's Zach XDO2. Hello. Been a long while since you chatted in my chat.
Said it's
No, Chris
southeast.
is going. We're waiting for him to prepare and he's already leaving.
Your mom's already leaving.
I do that, and I do this. Okay, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
So
Everybody.
we're going for the second one. 1795 minus 29 something other.
Yeah.
Ooh, my elytra isn't full, but that should be fine to get there.
Well, I mean, once we get there, we can kill like a bunch of zombies if you want to pull up some experience points for your elytra.
Yeah, so anyone want to like request a talking point, feel free to do so in any of our chats and we can talk about it while we fly, because there's not much to see as we fly.
Yeah, so we're coming on 179 now. But we need to go 2000, so we need to go more south.
I have my GPS thingy in front of me anyway, so...
7-9, so let's go south.
I mean, for me, it's fun to finally be up to date with Minecraft.
Yeah, it's nice to see what they release and when they release it.
Yeah, we need to look for outpost also, because that's where you found the allays.
Yeah, but just remember we only have to look at that like after 3,000 blocks. At least.
Oh, right, yeah.
Victor, it's minus 2,035, 2,935, not positive.
We've been going the wrong... Yeah, this is grasslands. This is Africa, Boot. This is not a fucking mangrove.
I thought I didn't see a minus. Okay.
Well, let's see what we do when we get there.
Okay.
Did you guys get to the coordinates already? And it wasn't mangrove?
No.
Yes? No, you didn't get there? Or...
No, we didn't get there. We turned around because he said no, it's minus. No.
Okay, let's just double check quickly. I'm just going to triple check and then we can just do a backfly.
There's a village. My ADD brain is kicking in. Hello, villagers. They're orcs! Oh my god, they're orcs.
Okay, so we're at the coordinates.
Yeah, and this is plains.
Yeah.
So let's go north.
So now we have to start the trap from fucking scratch.
No, we're already at the X.
I know. I'm just being facetious.
I had the perfect...
Chill step playing. You have the perfect? Sorry?
I had the perfect talking point, but I forgot about it. Oh yeah. Okay, I wanted to talk about this new AI that you get for drawing pictures.
Oh yes, picturing AIs. Yes,
So, Chris, have you ever experimented with it? The new
yes.
one is called what's the name, Dreamer or something like that. It's freaking amazing.
I have not experimented with that one specifically. I've mostly been using Mid-Journey, and this
It's
one has a
mid.
subscription mode that where you can get your own private channel instead of publicly sharing your generated images. That's why I'm interested in that one. I haven't paid for it yet, but that's the one I'm interested in. So I've not yet heard of this new Dreamer one.
No, it's Mid Journey. Sorry,
Oh, is it
I'm just
Mid-Journey?
terrible with names. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Midjourney, which you go to Discord, you jump onto one of their Discord servers because they now have like several Discord servers because people keep filling them up. Although they have implemented more strict banning policies for inactive accounts, but thankfully I'm still flagged as active. Yeah, so a friend of mine, Moaz, my former podcast host, he introduced me to it because he showed me some of the images he was generating. And he was already playing with the more advanced stuff like image weights and, sorry, not image weights, tag weighting and image seeding, whereby you supply a URL to an image for the AI to use as a foundation, or not as a foundation, as a weight. So you can play around with that. You can sort of say, use this as a base, or use just this as a reference, or use this as a just a whatever. And he got me an invite and a couple of free tokens that he gifted me, which I'm very thankful for. And on my Twitter page, I tweeted all the images that I created with it already. So yes, I can actually even bring them up on stream. Actually, as soon as we land, I will gladly bring them up on stream so we can all have a look at them.
Because I also messed with it, and I had to generate a new avatar for me, just as an experiment. See how close can I get it to something that's actually artistically good. And I'll admit it's absolutely amazing.
But like you said, you had to twist the variables. You had to play with it quite a lot before you could get something that looks artistic. I mean, so I like with some of the tokens I had remaining, because I know at one point they got a new, they introduced a new tagging system. Because what you can also do is you can also add as one of your tags in the style of, and then type the name of a famous artist, and then it'll replicate that. During that update, I got a batch of 20 additional free tokens to test this feature. And what I did was, I went to my parents' place. My brother was there as well, visiting from his flat. And I said, cool, everyone gets a turn on it. So my mom had a turn, my dad had a turn, and my brother had a turn, and they all had different ideas of what they wanted to make. And how this AI works is you give it a couple of phrases and it generates 4 images for you. And then once it generates the 4 images, you can say either regenerate the 4 because I'm not happy with either of them, or you could ask it to take one of the images you've just generated and say create a variant off of this, use this as your new foundation, use the same image tags, just keep going. And then of course you can add upscalers, you can add additional tags, you can add additional everything and all that fun and good stuff. I think
179 something.
179.
1795.
Well,
is it actually a mangrove forest though?
It's a swamp.
I am on 1795 at minus 3050.
It's a swamp.
Yeah, it's a swamp. So where the fuck is the mangrove then?
Wow.
Hello, Game Night. Good to see you again.
Probably why we got
This
2
is-
coordinates.
Can someone
Most
double
likely.
check those coordinates that were given to us? Because, I can press X to doubt, but X does nothing on my keyboard. I don't have an X.
Just, I would check it for you, but let me just kill a sheep. Okay.
That poor sheep.
So... Let me just
I'm
kill a
good,
few
Game
of
Lad. How
these
are you?
guys.
I'm just fighting off an illness that I've been fighting for the past 2 weeks.
I found it.
You found it. Is it big?
What?
It's not very big.
Doesn't have to be very big though.
Nope.
Okay, so where are you at? You are north from me. Okay.
Yeah.
But is this it?
Yep. Yeah, you can see the trees. This is
alright,
oak. These are mangroves.
Where are you? I'm looking for you.
We keep setting up rockets,
Uh,
partly
you-
accidentally and partly on purpose.
You're southwest from us, so go northeast.
I'm putting down torches to light shit up as well. Like, I don't want
I've
to sound
got
like a
a
typical
mangrove
person,
popsicle.
but yeah, like this is not that impressive. Like, this is just is it a new tile set, a new biome? What is a mangrove?
Yeah, it's a new
Cheers, my
biome.
lads.
Oh, okay, so they've
All I know
added a
is
new
there's a
biome.
ton of water in here for some reason. Oh, there we go. I'm at a mangrove forest. I can't see
Yeah.
you guys yet.
I've put down
Oh, there you
torches
are.
to light
Yeah.
us up like a fucking Christmas tree.
So that's the mud. What you're walking on is mud.
It's mud. I used to play in mud when I was a little child. That was very strange.
Somebody got a bed.
In my inner chest, I do. Yes, one moment.
You brought an enter chest. Oh my. No wonder things are going weird today.
Listen.
Okay, I
Faz,
didn't bring an axe, but
I will not hesitate
I do have an
to
axe.
smack your bum raw. And I know you're into that shit. So don't
No,
stand
I'm
now.
not into
Don't stand.
spanking, to be honest.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not into spanking. Dead seriously, not spanking.
I know.
You
I'm
can do a
being
lot of other
pain.
things.
I'm being a pain, dude. I'm being a pain. Ah, shit. I just reset my spawn point. Oh, yes. Game Night says new trees, new blocks, and frogs. Well, we already got the frogs, but we've
And there
been
was no
instructed
mangrove.
by our benefactor to get these roots for him as well as allays.
Yeah, we also need to bring back some propicules, I think, and then some mud.
Where's my axe? Oh, there it is.
There goes my axe. It was a gold axe I picked up somewhere. What's my shovel got on? Efficiency 4. Okay, that's good enough.
And he is off, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's off?
I don't know. Someone just like fucking rocketed off out of here.
Yeah. Got tired of you complaining.
Oh god.
Listen, if you're already tired of me complaining, you won't like me in real life. Oh, look, a zombie! Hello, zombie!
I know you're in real life.
Let's quickly lead the zombie back to friends. Where's the...
I'm picking up mud blocks.
Oh, whatever.
I'm chopping
Sorry,
in
zombie.
mangrove.
Yeah, so we're all busy with something. Okay.
Um,
Did anyone get some propagules?
Yep.
I don't know what those are, Fast.
Looks like
I
a-
doubt I will have gotten them.
Come on, Chris, it's behind you. Check behind you.
What are those?
Check these things. There's little things that dangle from the trees. They're called propagules.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do we eat them?
No, it's basically like the little... You plant them. Sort of.
Oh, are they like sapperlings almost?
Yeah.
Yeah, saplings almost, yeah.
Okay, saplings. See, that makes sense to me. When you say things like they're a sapling. Game Note asks, all 3 kinds of frog? Yes, indeed. We also have the achievement, and we currently have all the frogs in a dark tower of doom, producing infinite amount of frog slimes for us because we made it slightly more efficient than what we should have, or rather Fast and Victor did, because I have no idea how to do.
No, it's all me on that one. Victor normally would have had a farm that like would have fit, but I made it way too efficient.
Yeah, it actually started lagging the server, so we had to temporarily shut it down. Whoopsie!
Love you too, Alex.
We have so much more frog lights than we'll ever need. I love how these how the wall generator is generating these trees. They are actually quite pretty. It's a frog! Hello, frog.
I don't think we have to build another portal here. I don't think we'll ever actually be back, right?
No, I don't think so either.
So we can plant these ourselves.
Yeah.
And I got a ton of mud, so we don't have to waste bottles. And I've even got the muddy mangrove roots, which is weird.
Jeez, these trees are enormous. Ah, what?
Where? I don't see any balls.
You're just like me. Always got balls on the mind.
Not always.
I mean, it's my favorite part of a man, so yeah, it's always on my mind. Oh, I'm a terrible human being. I'm genuinely an awful human being.
It's fine, Chris. You're you. We're used to you.
For now, you're used to me, yes. There will come a day where you say, right, we've had enough of you, and you'll just like burn me alive in my sleep or some shit.
Maybe. Who knows? Still early times.
Game Night says the wood is really pretty to build with, to be honest. Indeed, I agree with you. What I would like to do is I want to find a bigger version of this biome, right? I want to use frog lights to light up the interiors and then make tree houses with rope bridges in between, using these new tree blocks over here, these root blocks. I think that would look rather pretty, don't you think? You can make like a elven foresty type of thing. Wood elves, almost, if you will. Okay, no one must have an opinion on that. Fine, whatever.
No, I'm just like trying to pair the terrible music that's these days on Pretzel.
Oh, I see.
God,
yeah,
it's
you're
gotten
still
so
struggling.
bad. Ever since I
know.
added that new library to it, this has been crap.
I mean, you still have the ability to curate your own lists, so I say one would have to spend an evening just curating your own list of music on Pretzel. At least the Chill Hop
Yeah.
list hasn't fucked up yet. I want to see if their synth playlist is still okay though.
No, I'm listening to the
Because-
EDM playlist, which is the simp one, and it's gotten very generic.
I don't know.
There's like no character to the music whatsoever.
And have you heard anything about their 80s style synthwave playlists?
No, I haven't checked that out yet. I'll probably play one of those when we get to a point where it's a bit quieter.
Ah, Game Night says he likes my idea. Thank you, Game Night. You are now my favorite.
Be careful, he's going to start haunting you at night at your home.
Oh, no. That I don't do with people that I like. Instead of at night, I just come to their front door, ring the doorbell, and then suck them off. What?
Chris, come on.
I know. Terrible person.
Yeah.
Game Night just says, let's go. Although I think he's not caught up to my suck off comment. I think I'm just about the haunt comment. And that's also a really good block to build for a great combination. I see. I don't think I could use this color palette specifically because I'm using a custom texture pack. So I don't know if this color palette will mix with anything that I'm currently using. Maybe if I switch back to vanilla, the color palette will be something. Oh, he says I'm one of his favorite streamers. Oh,
Oh,
you liar. I know for a fact I'm Noah's fucking favorite.
nah, Chris, come on.
Press double X to doubt hard. Okay?
Let's see.
Nah.
I need to check in your chat because there's going to be no double X's, I swear. Okay, right. I think we've got everything that we need, right?
Yeah.
Oh, mud brick. I can make a mud brick, you say? Where's my shovel?
Yeah.
Oh god, this noise. The noise.
Speaking of noise, this is clearly dubstep, guys. This is like, ugh.
The noise I'm making for rapidly shoveling the mud sounds like someone very aggressively pulling themselves off. And
Yeah,
I'm like
noticed
talking
that.
very aggressive.
Where do you think they got it?
That's what that microphone was in my hotel room.
Yep.
Oh, my inventory's full. I was wondering, like, why am I not picking up anything? Oh, inventory's full. Why do I have wheat seeds in my fucking inventory? Throw that out. Throw the leaves out. Where's me shelter? Bonk. Boop, 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 boop.
Bloody crap,
Oh,
Chris. You
what's
actually bought a shulker box, bro.
Your mom bought a shulker box.
Yeah, I know. She's always prepared. You're never prepared.
Then right click dirt with a water bottle and then you can make mud at home. Oh, I know, but then that would require me making bottles.
One machine to do it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting you guys have like classic Minecraft automation. Like again, I'm only used to modded Minecraft levels of automation where you build an actual machine to do a thing. This noise is awful. Actually, I'm kind of glad Terraforth is not watching the stream tonight because he would have clipped this. Oh, the fat
I shared
noise.
it with a lot of other people.
Indeed. Well, I promise I at least don't make these noises when I play, alright?
Okay, I think that's enough collecting here, guys. Most of the stuff we can remake now that we've got the proper guilds and stuff. Shall we do a quick... Well, I need to get back because my elytra is only like a third. But I think this is a nice striking point for you, Chris, because you need to go past... Anywhere, any direction that's past 3000 is new land. So you can start exploring it. Do you even know where Allay come from?
The allay, now that I suddenly remember the name, was on an episode of Game Theory. They are supposedly these friendly creatures that have passed on.
Okay, but that doesn't tell you where they spawn, though.
Yes, they spawn in cages because the bad guys are catching them. So we have to find what are
Pillager
those
outposts.
towers? Yes, the pillager outposts. Yes. We need to find them.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chicken out of here. I'm going to fly back quickly and then I'll come back and find you guys.
Before you do,
I just need to repair this. What's the name? Yeah. Thank you.
that frees up some space in my inventory. And that's the junk.
Okay, so beyond 3000, let's look for an outpost. Now, if I remember the video correctly, allays will also like run around and find things for you whilst you're building something, which I think is fucking cute. But it
They
also
don't
tells me
fight
that
for you. They do actually
Fly
collect
around.
items.
fly
Okay.
around. Although it does tell me that someone at Mojang played Factorio and said, hey, you can get these robots that like fucking help you and shit. Why don't we have that in Minecraft? I'm like, yeah, why don't you have those in Minecraft? Because in Factorio, you get these robots that'll also fetch things for you as you request them. They will plonk things down for you, which I think is a bit too advanced for the Minecraft AI to do, because it doesn't support the idea of blueprinting. Where the fuck are the outposts? What's that? That is just a random... What is this? Oh, it's a boat. It's a boat with its arse sticking out of the wall. Okay, no worries.
Oh, this is all what's in it. Oh, it's still standing.
By the way, you still need a cookie for the allay. Oh, wait, do I need a cookie for them? Oh, bollocks. Thanks for telling me that, Pass.
You need a what for it?
Yo, you definitely need a cookie. 100% definitely need a cookie for the LA. Absolutely 100% you need a cookie.
Wait, is Game Night fucking with me, or is Fast fucking with me?
No, he said you need a cookie. You need to find a cookie.
A chocolate chip cookie.
Cookies and cream.
You know what? Now I don't trust
Find a
anyone.
werewolf and get some cookies and cream.
Well,
Female
I'll get
werewolf
cream from the
specific.
werewolf. I'll get cream from a werewolf, definitely yes, but I don't think that's safe for Twitch. Now I don't trust anyone. So you need a cookie for it to follow you.
You need an object for it to follow you.
Yeah, any object will actually work. You actually wicked it.
Ooh.
Chris.
A cookie would work. It's
A
not-
cookie would work, but
This will
also
work.
for it to press anything will work, so I'm not
Yes.
flying all the way back.
Exactly.
Also, apparently I made Game Night choke on his drink. I mean, you'll choke on something else with a werewolf, but let's not go there right now.
Not all werewolves are big though. That's
I mean, not according to things I've seen on television. I mean, just their body size alone would suggest that those things are fucking huge. But okay, I was about
Yes,
to say
but
let's
like-
stop talking about this, but then I remembered I did mark my stream as 18+. So if
all right,
anyone
yeah,
watching
just a
my
friendly
stream,
reminder.
yeah, all of our streams are
Yeah.
18+. If you're under 18, fuck off.
No under 18s, please. You can hear about the topics we're discussing. They're very mature. And if I point you to the Twitch terms of service, I'm allowed to talk about these mature topics. So, yeah.
Indeed, and if you don't leave, we're also allowed to actually ban you from chat if you refuse to leave.
And just a
Well,
warning.
no, if you're under 18, it's just instant ban, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just a warning, if you ban in one chat, you ban in all. Because the chats are linked. Ban lists are linked.
I don't know if my ban list is linked.
So mine is linked, and it's linked to even Tempest and Nanook.
Well, mine isn't linked, so yeah, I'll still have to manually ban you from mine. But no one really comes to my Twitch channel anyway. So
No, mine is even worse. Average viewers is 1.
Don't worry,
glad
mine has
you
also
love
been on
mine.
one for a while now.
Game Night, I'm glad you find my humor appealing. I do, because not a lot of people do. Like, I have to put a very tight lip on my humor when I'm at the office, because, I mean, I can make jokes about nerdy stuff because there's other nerdy stuff in the office, and I can make dark humor related to whatever falls in the purview of nerdy topics. Because, I mean, most of the people in my office aren't made up of whiny little knob gobblers, but yeah, I can't joke about werewolf creaming when I'm at the office.
No werewolf, not jokes, in a nutshell.
Okay, this appears to be a regular village. Oh, Game Note says he has the same here. Oh, great. Excellent. Where the fuck are the towers?
The two twin towers, I don't know, they fell a while ago. Oh god, I forgot my spawn point is here.
Lovely.
And we'll have to start turning around. My elytra is on about the third now.
Oh shit, so is mine. Large.
Another place that's guaranteed to have a spawn of allays is Woodland Mansion.
Yeah, well, I'm having trouble finding those as well.
The
Well,
woodland
Woodland
man-
Mansions are way more scarce.
Yeah.
Like, I'm flying over the wooded areas as well as the plains. And I just keep finding villagers and fuckloads of flowers. Okay, game night, that's a dad joke. That is a dad joke, and I will not respond to that. I hate dad jokes. Ugh, no, but it's fine.
Okay,
It
I'm
is a funny
turning
joke, at least.
around. I'm going back. I'm down to about a quarter of my elytra.
Oof.
Oh, it's a chicken. Hello, chicken. Have you seen any towers of doom nearby? I'm getting genuinely annoyed right now.
Look, they don't spawn often. I think in 1.19 they did change the algorithm to make them like even more scarce, but I think we need to find a Woodland Mansion, to be honest.
You know what I also keep finding? I keep finding these broken down nether portals that was added in, I think, 1.18. I keep finding these
Got a
fucking
woodland
things.
mansion.
Where?
Coordinates 1356 by -4845.
Minus...
4,500. Wow. So it's actually, what you're telling me is that I should actually just respawn by the bed and then fly towards you, rather. Oh.
Trying to look around for
Minus
cages.
4,000.
So they're normally in the prison section.
Yeah, I'm looking for cages. I'm not seeing cages.
No, in the prison. No, in the woodland mansion you have to go inside.
No, it's not a woodland mansion. It's a outpost.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's an outpost. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said well, you found a Woodland Mansion.
Yes, as did I. Thank you for the website link, Game Night, but I don't want to use a tool necessarily. I want to still at least try to keep the experience semi-authentic.
Look, if we don't find it, if we don't come right, then yeah, we're going to have to use that, right? Especially if you're looking for a Woodland Mansion.
Or a tower.
Yeah, like I said, I've got a tower now, but I'm not seeing anything.
Well, please tell me there's at least mobs that I can kill to restore my elytra's health.
There's mobs, but I don't know about your going to be able to restore, because normally these mobs, there's too much of them.
Minus 4,000 and the X was?
X is 1,400.
I'm miles away.
So is that a Woodland Mansion or what is that?
It's an outpost.
Oh, okay. Outpost, you should be easily to see what it is. Oh, you're still flying towards it. No, you're there. It looks like it has two cave structures. Or cave structures.
How much do I have left? No, don't.
Sorry. Okay, I'm going to make some rockets.
I now basically have to run. Because I was going to kill some mobs at night to get my light back, but... Yeah. I can't do
Your
that.
lighter broke.
No. It's basically on a sliver of health and I'm not risking it. Come here, sheep.
Yeah.
If a lighter broke, it doesn't break like um, the other things.
Yeah, but you know, I'm still not fucking how to do that. Here's a cave. I think. No, it's just a hole. Not even in the right biome for a mansion. Indeed, no, I'm not. I am in an ice biome currently, but I mean, I will also accept fucking towers.
I got my lighter recovered.
Yeah, that's
90%.
Nice. It'd be nice if I could do it. It'd be nice if I could do that.
Yeah,
But now the Minecraft engine is like, I ain't spawning jack shit, sweetheart.
yeah. So, yeah, I got my lighter repaired by shooting them through a little hole and then running down.
Yes, game.
Whatever
I went to an
works.
ancient city about 4 streams ago. So unfortunately I missed that. I think the VODs for those are gone.
Go to Victor's YouTube, he re-uploads them.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
got an archive on my YouTube.
Yeah, you can go to that.
It's a lot of swearing, tons of dick jokes.
Yeah.
That's all I remember from that.
It was actually rather fun, really.
Okay, guys, I'm going to keep this interesting for chat. I'm going to go check out Biome Locates and just see where the closest woodland mansion is.
Hi, piggies.
Okay, I've got something for you, Chris.
What?
Bottle of enchantment.
Ah, champion love. Right, so I got a little bit of repair back from those pigs that I just slaughtered, so I can fly for a little bit.
And I'm flying towards you.
Oof, there's an ocean biome in between.
Yeah, I know.
God apple in there. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean God apple in the...
Yeah,
What
go
apple?
get it. It's a what's-the-name apple. They're fairly good.
What?
It has enchantments and stuff on it. So if you see one, grab one.
Okay, well apparently we have to go back to the ancient city to find them.
Oh no, yeah, well I've already found some of those. So yeah, we're not going to go into an ancient city today to go find that.
Chris?
Oh, come where I am. My Elytra is out. I see you on the map.
Okay, 4,000 out.
Turn around, Victor.
9,000 out. Okay, I have some coordinates for you guys.
Okay. The bottle of enchantment is going to give you some.
A little
I know.
bit.
Yeah, so
Why do I have a mangrove grass plug in my inventory? No, wait. Not Q, right click.
yeah, so it'll give you some. Not a lot.
Didn't even give you
Okay.
that much.
So
Guys?
go back home.
Yeah, let's all regroup home.
Go
I've got
south.
some coordinates for a woodland mansion for us.
Chris, go south.
I'm going south.
But while these guys are doing that, let me do some inventory sorting quickly. Because that was another thing that was on our list to do.
Island sorting. The book said island sorting.
Did it say island sorting?
I did
No,
when
it
I
didn't
read
say.
it.
Oh, it's on the island, but as in the stuff is... The stuff on the island is in a mess.
Jeez, horses have a lot of HP. And they drop fuck all XP points.
Let me know when everyone gets here.
Chris has problems.
Okay. Also, let me just put down a cake, thanks to Terraform's fucking restriction.
Let the meat cake.
Yeah, in my case, it was quite literal.
Are you still flying, Chris?
What the fuck are those? Oh, this is just a village.
Okay, now I need frames. Frames. Did I put it in with the storage? Yes, I did.
Sheep, kill the sheep.
Why would you kill a sheep? What did the sheep do to you?
They did nothing. They just happened to hold XP inside of them. Soft.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
fluffy
did the same
wool.
thing. So, like, there's not much you can do about that. Oh, we've got so many heads, we can't even fill a chest with it anymore. And it's all freaking cat heads.
Chris?
What?
I wonder why.
Go west from you. You look on a map where I am.
I can't see you. My map isn't zoomed out enough, but I'll go west.
Yeah. Go a little bit south. Go southwest now.
Oh, our fort entrance.
Yeah, our nether entrance. That's going to save you a lot.
Indeed.
Yeah, I can definitely recommend that. Why is there so much milk buckets in here?
Splosh.
And if you really
Alright.
wanted to go, you can go now to the ink farm to fix
Yes,
everything.
I'm gonna go to the end farm just to get some. XP.
Just bear in mind, if you go to the end farm, it's going to respawn you on your bed. So,
I know,
just
I
bear-
know.
Which you've set to where?
It's there by the mangrove.
Yeah. But rather, let's go back to normal, to our place.
All right then.
Unless you put a bed down here.
so
Nah. And do you use an ink farm? No, we do not
Draka,
use an.
hey Draka, how you doing? Oh no, it's used to need an ink farm. Might build a wither farm later, which will make more sense in the grander scheme of things.
I mean, I don't even know why one would need an ink farm. So someone needs to explain to me that first.
To get ink,
Okay, and you use ink for what exactly?
dyeing stuff, basically.
Eh?
Dyeing stuff, like changing the color of
Oh,
various books.
dyeing! I heard buying for some stupid reason.
Da, dying. It's
Look,
gonna
I
smack
can't-
me.
I can't be helped that fucking Discord is full of shit.
Okay, somewhere along the way I picked up a crossbow also. I wonder where.
I don't know.
Okay, first, where would you like the mud and the roots and the everything?
We haven't created mud is in here.
Where?
Mud.
Where?
Mud.
Champion, let me just put down my ender chest. No, wait, my shulker box, not my ender chest. Pop. And
And how are you doing today, Draka?
And the little sapperling things.
Yeah, and the one, organics and trees. There we go.
Wait, organics and trees. We have multiple. The one with the
No,
rose
that's
on it.
dyes. That's dyes. The one next to it. Stick it in there.
Oh, there they are. There they are. I can see them. Great. And the mangrove roots as well. I'll stick it in there. And then the wood chest. Wood chest. There it is. The wood that I harvested as well.
Remember, it's
Okay.
separate. Your wood logs are separate from the actual wood itself, refined wood.
Indeed.
So where's the mud?
Mud goes in the dirt box.
Okay.
Pick farm. You can rename the item. Yes. Yes. We do rename our items when we can, but we don't do it that often. Mostly because we don't find it that special.
I burned through nearly 2 stacks of rockets.
Yeah, same here.
Same.
So I'm just gonna smack some scaly bums in the bum.
And I found a compass in one place also, so yeah.
The one I put in the item frame. Okay. Game Night, you've now lost me again. Oh, it's a creeper.
Can I drink all of this milk so that I can get our buckets back?
Oh, go for it. Milk is good for you. You hover over the name shows. Oh.
Technically, I'm lactose intolerant, but
I get you now, Game Night.
Well, you're a dog.
Yeah. That would
always
be.
I'm just gonna poop more.
That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? That's got me back some XP, but they don't spawn fast enough.
Yeah, the best is to go to the end city, dude.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I also just quickly need to right-click a bed before I go. And then we will go get the allays.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a guarantee that they'll be there, but there's a much higher possibility.
Yeah, we will come to that when we get there. Yeah, I don't know if it works on Java, but Bedrock it does. I'm sure it will.
What?
Who's littering? Who put the...
That's
Victor,
What?
I'm moving your crossbow into your chest instead of it being on the floor. Don't litter.
Who said it was my crossbow?
Yeah.
You're the only
it's
one that
yours.
said, oh, there's a crossbow that I picked up. I wonder where I got that from.
No, but it's not mine.
Is it not yours?
No.
That's Chris's.
What?
That's some raider's crossbow.
Guys,
You can go give it back if you want.
we have a dupe bug, guys. We have a dupe bug.
What? Where?
The
How?
frog. The frogs are back on the nether roof.
Huh? Let me first see what he's talking about.
Well, the farm is still there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
That's
a
what
dupe bug. We have a dupe bug. We have a dupe bug.
I want to see first what do you mean by it.
Do you remember where we tied up the frogs? Temporarily
Yeah?
in the nether? Yeah, they're still there. But the farm that we definitely built it
Yeah.
is
Oh.
also here. Yeah, we have a dupe bug.
Yeah, that's a dupe bug. It's literally how we tied them.
That's funny. That's
And the chicken's back too. Oh my
And the chicken's
God.
back! Plucky, the demon chicken!
I actually wanted to go and check if the farm is still here.
Yeah, let's...
Farm
Yeah,
is here.
actually, you guys can go and teleport through to there and see if we're still...
I will load the farm up for you and you can go check, Victor. See if it's actually producing, if there's frogs in there.
Yeah, I still wanted to build a switch there. For the, what do you call it? The minecart.
okay. Everything has been repaired.
So for those that missed last week, this is what we built.
Everyone quickly tab over to Fast and Victor's stream.
Are you there yet, Victor?
On my way.
Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet?
Are you there yet? Are you there yet?
Well, I am there. I'm just going... I can hear them.
But is it producing, what's the name, frog lights at least? Because I'm not seeing any spawns down the bottom there.
Why do they take damage? Game Night? It's because they're dropping.
I said they're dropping, and then there's powdered ice, powdered snow on there.
No,
Oh, no,
Game Night
or
was
do you
talking
mean
about
the
endo? Yeah, Game Night was talking
Inman?
about the
Yeah,
Enderman
that
farm.
they drop.
They just drop. The frog farm we use powdered snow.
And dropping.
And dropping. It's the dropping one. And yeah, you'll have to ask Fast about it because he's the one that built it. So, again, I know nothing about classic Minecraft farming, only about modded farming.
Modded is like place machine down, get resource.
Not always.
Place machine, take item, put in another machine, process, get resource.
For a second, I thought there was a damaging floor. No, I see what you mean. No, we did put the lever in to get the water to wash everything away when we don't need it anymore. And the water does also damage them, but no, for the most part, those you just have to smack with a sword once and they die because they drop. We have a nethermite on top. We labeled him as Tempest, our good friend Tempest, because he is a little shit, much like the nethermites. Well, I mean, yeah, these farms are really easy to do once you see them built. Like, once I see them built, I understand them. But I work with more traditional programming logic on my brain instead of this type of logic. You know, it's just too different to what I'm used to. So you guys coming back yet?
I'm already back. We're
I'm
just waiting for Victor.
Okay.
And then we have to go to 4,412 and 1750. All positive.
Yeah, just quickly, something that I wanted to do, just quickly doing.
We don't need a creeper farm, dude. We have plenty of gunpowder as is. We have a general mob farm up here that is farming both general mobs as well as iron golems. Actually, let me show you Game Night. Let me show you.
Yeah, just go /S and then you can go up and show them
Yes.
on the actual. Yeah.
So we have our trapped villagers here, which I still haven't decorated the inside of, but I will be decorating this soon enough. So they're all here, and because they freak out every time a mob spawns up here, they will spawn in an iron golem, which will drop through all of this water down this passageway and collapse on here and die. If anything does survive, it'll burn to death. And we have a mining cart going back and forth collecting the various resources we need into these chests. Yeah. Oh, wait, this one doesn't have water.
Okay, I've created now basically a sensor on it. So the minecart will come back, it'll stop, unload until it's fully unloaded, and then start running again.
Victor,
Nice.
dearest, oh, there we go. Now it has water.
It's on a timer.
It cycles. It's on a timer. Okay.
Look at the roof.
I forgot about the timer. I
Oh.
forgot about the timer.
The timer is on the roof.
Yes. There it is. Yes, it's on a timer. I forget. Yes, so these things spawn in. The water takes them down here. They pass by close enough to them, and they all freak out. They're like, "Oh my god, a monster!" Iron golem spawns in and also falls down, and we get free iron from everything.
It actually works really, really well for a server of all size.
Yeah.
Victor did a really good job with designing this for me.
And plus, we've leveled up all of our villagers as well. They're all max level. So we can trade whatever we want, whenever we want it.
It's basically one of my own designs, using a couple of principles that I've learned.
See, Game Night has the same spelling mistakes that I make from time to time. Instead of saying tweak it, he said twitch it. Which, yeah, Game night, you and I were on the same brain wavelength. It's just chaos. But I mean, I'm assuming game night you're more professional into the Minecraft thing. Like, I just load up whatever. Like if I'm in the mood for it, I'll load up a nice massive mod pack, build one of everything, build a tower or two in a nice factory assembly, build all the greatest items and stick them on item frames or statues or displayables, depending on the mod pack, and then I'll typically go to the Twilight Forest and then murder everything.
Okay, are you guys ready? Can we finally go to this mansion?
I've got
Yes.
my wings is about 50%. I just quickly at the skeleton farm just to get that up. Then we can go.
Why don't you just quickly go to the what's-the-name farm, the element farm? It's 2 seconds.
It's literally... I'm going to fly longer there than needed.
Okay.
That's
I'll
it.
continue to remove stuff out of all. No,
That's
actually,
if the
I
skull
did
is
compress that quite a bit.
spawning.
Ooh. Maybe I should grab an extra stack of fireworks just in case.
Yeah, I've replenished it
Grab the
back to
poppies
5.
to convert them.
Oh, you're a Bedrock player, Game Nights. I see you're a
Yeah.
filthy, dirty Bedrock player.
There's a couple of rules that does not translate over to Java. One of them is, for instance, like the jukebox player. Bedrock, there's a redstone that you can use. Java, you don't have that.
Oh, wow.
A lot of redstone rules is completely different.
Yeah.
Well, since I barely care about redstone, I guess that doesn't apply to me.
Okay. So back on the subject of AI rendering, AI generated stuff, do you think that will ever replace artists? Because we never actually came to a conclusion on that.
Yeah, well, I forgot to go back to that topic because we were monkeying around in the biomes. Yes, so I believe that AI will not replace traditional artists because a traditional artist cannot predict the normal insight that a person would mean. Like, I can, in 1,000 words, describe a picture. If I feed 1,000 words to Midjourney, it does not produce what I want it to produce. Whereas if I go to a good friend Nook and I give him 1,000 words, he'll be able to produce the picture that I am thinking of. So I love Midjourney.
Yeah, it's artist insights.
Once I have my private license for Midjourney, I will feed it my real-world profile picture and have it twisted and warp it and start using that as maybe like channel art. Maybe I can also like just add certain things to the channel using Midjourney generated art. But before we get to there, we're also waiting for Victor. I did promise I would show on stream some of the art pieces I generated using Midjourney.
Oh yeah. So I can do the same thing, yeah.
So, let's see. How are we going to show everything to everyone at the same time? Because everyone's obviously watching us from different points of view.
I'll switch over to your stream. I think
Midjourney.
mine is on my Telegram anyway, so. Users in chat.
Because I think everything's currently on my phone, so I have to re-download everything.
By the way, if you're watching me at the moment, can you just post in chat that you're watching? Because for some reason, I've got tons of users in chat and it's still only showing one person that's actually watching.
Yeah, the view counter thing on Twitch is completely bust. Save image as... Save image... Oh, fuck
so
you,
let's
Discord.
see. Let's go over here to Chris's channel.
So if you're on my channel right now, I think my screen's frozen because I've tabbed out because I'm busy downloading everything.
Okay, I'm
'cause-
going to... Also, Chris, happy 1 year.
What? Oh my word, 12 months. Oh yeah, you've been subscribed to me for 1 year. Yeah, that means I got affiliated 1 year ago. Oh, that does make sense, because 1 year ago I was filling out my car license renewal form. And I recently got sent it.
Yeah.
That means every time I renew my car license, every time I renew my car license, I'll have to do another anniversary stream.
It's a good reminder.
Okay. So open up these. Ugh, I hate the Windows default picture viewer. I still haven't installed a custom picture viewer, have I? Okay.
Oh, I've got it urban view.
Okay. Display capture view. There we go. So
It's gonna take
This-
a while for it to sync up to Chris, so just remember on my stream, just wait a few seconds and you'll see it.
yeah. So let me know when you see it, Fast.
I see it.
So this is the first image I generated. For some reason, there's this weird line that got added to the image. I'm not sure why. But yes, the tags I gave it was werewolf with a sword standing on an empty land. For some reason, it figured out moon is somehow part of a werewolf story, so it just added that on its own. But yeah, that was fairly interesting. Then the second image I generated was this one. Now, don't ask me why, but I gave it the words wooden box, angry fish, scared cat in the background. And it
Yeah, it's still loading it for me.
New Fallout DLC, Game Night says.
Oh god.
So yeah, it produced this weird thing where there's like a cat eye, angry teeth, sort of fish-like objects. But yeah, it produced a very high detail wooden texture here, which I find quite interesting how the AI generated that. Quite interesting indeed. Then the third image I ever generated, so let me explain this whilst Fast catches up. In Invader Zim, there is this episode where the second invader comes to ruin Invader Zim's plans. And her big corporation that she uses as a hideaway place has a little stall next to it with someone selling hot dogs, and every now and then he screams, "Delicious weenies!" So I typed in Invader Zim delicious weenies. And after a few retries, it produced this thing. I don't know what it is, but
cool.
Game Night says it's a VR headset. I don't know what it is. I fucking love it, so I saved it. And then my fourth image I generated, I tried. This one I fed a sample image of a werewolf that already existed, and I tried giving it cybernetic implants. However, the results were less than, I would say, desirable. At one
Oh, that
point,
looks very teenager.
At one point, one of the results it gave me looked a little bit like classic Doom 1 artwork style, but with werewolves instead of demons.
That's what happened
then-
to all.
Yes, indeed. And then this one I am most proud of. I started feeding it the ideas of old video game console machine. And it started taking the concepts of old hardware from the 80s and 70s, you know, old music stereos, old TVs. And I started mixing it with the idea of a video game console. So obviously the shape of video game controller got pulled in as well. And it produced this thing. And I'm very
Oh
proud
god,
of
that's
it.
awesome.
I'm very proud of this one because it took me ages to tweak it to look like this.
It's definitely portable because it has that whole iPad, iPhone sort of screen thing going on for it with the rounded corners.
Almost, yes. It's definitely some sort of system, but like the legs of it look like those old giant stereo legs, you know, for those giant stereos you would put next to your television. The front face looks like a tape deck player. Like, oh yeah, Game Night says you just slapped me with nostalgia. I know that, like, this looks like the type of machines I played with when I was a kid, and I'm only 31. But yeah, I'm very proud of generating that one. Then I started handing out some of my tokens to my friends to try out. So my one friend, Lantis, he produced this little thing when I gave him a try with it. Magical octopus in space with a quasar because he loves space. So he said quasar, but the AI got a little confused and just produced a magical octopus in space, but no quasar.
That's
Which
cool.
I think is kind of cute. Then my brother got the next token. He said Arnold Schwarzenegger as a space marine, which, yeah, it figured out the Arnold Schwarzenegger part, but it didn't really figure out the space marine things. But I think it produced a fairly good result. Although he didn't have much time to tweak his results because I was running out of tokens, so I needed to space them out evenly with my
Dude,
parents.
when I was busy with messing with it, someone did Space Marine corgis, but he sat like there for like all of his tokens. He just tweaked the thing, and the end result was absolutely picturesque. It looked like he commissioned the artist like several thousands to like do this with the full armor set and this corgi head.
That's actually pretty impressive. Then
It
my mother
was.
produced this because she loves flowers and nature. So definitely, Faz, you need to show me some of the stuff you've generated. I'll switch over to your stream as well, so I can show my stream. I kind of like what she produced. That's a nice abstract picture of flowers. And then finally, I gave it to my father. My father said campfire, brandy, and glass. Because my father loves camping and he loves drinking a alcoholic beverage next to a campfire. He originally wanted to say something like, South African brandy, but obviously the AI wouldn't necessarily know what that was. So we just used traditional brandy instead of Klipdrift.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it produced this campfire. The glass didn't come out super perfect, but like I was on my last token, so I didn't have enough time to tweak it. So yeah,
That
those
is
are the
awesome.
tokens I generated. So Fast, you want to show stream yours?
Yeah, and I've got like the cues on here as well, which I used.
Okay, let me open up the Fastman stream. Just mute him so that we don't have looping audio. Okay, still has my work on it. Ah, there we go.
I'm gonna close your stream. There we go.
Good lord, what's the bitrate so low? Oh, because it's on 480p.
720p. Oh, okay.
Okay, and activate display capture. Okay, I am ready for you.
Okay, so I started off with like trying to recreate my avatar because I wanted to see how it does anthros. So the cues I gave it was an African wild dog. Okay, in a post-apocalyptic world, African wild dog with red eyes in a post-apocalyptic world. And I spent, out of my 30 tokens, I spent like 12-ish to get these. And it's several refinements.
I mean, it just loaded in for me. It looks really impressive. Like, I love the shirt that it's wearing. Some sort of Fallout style shirt.
I love the shirt. It's like, American Civil War sort of thing.
Yes.
I don't know how that's post-apocalyptical, but it just came out beautiful. I love like the white on the face and that. So I took this a little bit further. So it also generated this one. So what's interesting about this is how it does faces, because clearly you can see the face length on this one. It's a bigger, thicker face. Now check this. This would be a skinnier.
Oh yeah.
This is a skinnier version. Okay, and the hairstyle changed. It's clearly another face that it generated, and even the actual suit is different. So it's clearly a second
red
character.
Lines under the eyes is definitely a lot stronger and starker looking.
Yeah, but post-apocalyptic or futuristic was the key, and it did that well. Okay, and then it also did this one for me, which I really like, because it's like a painted on white. So it looks like it's a war color. So he beforehand he paints it white on the front, and
just waiting for
really
on
my
good. End. Oh yes, I see. So painted on red, painted on white. It definitely looks like he is ready for war.
It struggles with eyes though.
Yes, I have noticed if you give it an image as part of its sample data for that has eyes in it, it'll copy the eyes, and then it's fine with it. But if you just tell it to imagine ice from scratch, it will try to take sample data in its database, and it struggles
Yeah.
heavily with that.
And then I tried my other character, which is like a gothic character. So I said gothic traditional paint, or traditional art, and I did collie, anthropomorphic collie. Oh, it also did this one, yeah, without the painted, which also looks freaking amazing.
I'm just waiting for
Once
you to
again,
catch up on mine.
all of these are unique face. This one didn't have the actual uniform, but look at the fur pattern at the bottom. It's 100% African wild dog.
Oh yes, I see it now. Yes, with that tan color on the face, more African wild dog fur at the bottom. Yes,
Yeah,
it's now actually starting to figure out what an African wild dog is.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go on to, these are some of the permutations that I did for it. You can see clearly some of it I didn't quite understand how to do the face, but as soon as it got a working face, I went this one and I refined it.
Yes.
Which is what you should do. Then the collie one, it started off with Gothic traditional collie. It gave me this, which is absolutely beautiful. Very much a Gothic themed traditional piece. You can look at this and it's like pastel colors was used to paint it. That sort of stuff. But I didn't like the ears, so I started working on the ear story. And look at this one that it did. It started to create these butterflies for ears. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I see the butterflies now. Butterflies are almost like winter leaves.
Yeah, and all. It's freaking amazing what you can do with AI. No one touches. The person didn't do this. This was all done by AI.
Indeed. I I love this concept. So a friend of mine has been sharing some of his stuff, but they are semi-privated because he is working on a project and is generating his images full set project. He not a book.
Thanks, Victor.
Like a video project almost. He's working on that, and he's been showing me some of the stuff he's been generating, and he's managed to get the AI to figure out what stained glass looks like, and the things he's been generating now with that is absolutely gorgeous. Stained glass images is fucking brilliant.
Of stained glass. Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we?
AI generated art. Yeah, we can go, and as we go, I have a few more things to talk about AI generated art.
Okay, so coordinates. Oh, Andy's off to Victor as always because Victor's good at navigating. I am not. Oh, did I close? Oh crap! I think I closed it. Ah.
Game Night says you think it's really cool, all of these generated stuff. Indeed.
It is. It's amazing that what you can do. And I think this was one of the ones that we actually went for originally, because remember we cleared it last time. Okay.
We cleared another one.
Everyone ready?
Indeed.
Okay, Victor? You've been dead quiet this whole time, bud.
Oh,
Is your mic working?
Yeah, it's working.
You should also go into Midjourney and try your hand at some of it. It's really, really cool. Anyway, okay, coordinates. 4415.
4415. Yes.
Okay, Z is 1665.
1665. Minus a plus.
Plus, everything's positive.
Okay. So north by east. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's 4,000 things. Just to get there, we're going to burn through our elytras. South, sorry. East and south.
I was about to say where.
Yeah, I wanted to say southeast. I think is the direction.
Yeah,
because
southeast.
last time we did positive.
Yeah, it's It always messes me a bit up, Minecraft, because it's inverse how it normally works.
Yes, it's inverse to the real world because you actually have real world navigation skills like a nerd.
Well, that's part of my disaster management stuff.
I know, I'm just teasing.
Didn't really want to
So-
say that, but yeah, whatever.
Whilst we're traveling, so I've seen plenty of other AI generating software out there as well. There's even one that is supposedly you can buy a license for, download to your computer, and it will require something like an NVIDIA 3080 to run properly, and you can run it on your own. So it's definitely an up-and-coming technology that more and more people want to use. I am rather intrigued by the idea. I do want to see this technology explored a lot more, but I am also interested in seeing who will willingly license the use of their artificial intelligence for the general public. Because I love the idea of using a Discord bot to manage your renders. It's a lot easier and more user-friendly than compared to other bots out there. Especially the web-based ones. They seem to be very slow.
Yeah. This thing
but-
was fast. Like, it was under 2 minutes and I got my answers. Each and every
Indeed.
time round.
But I think that's why they use a token system, because they reserve space on a supercomputer cluster for you, and the token correlates to processing time.
Yeah.
Which is why, when you upscale an image, so you first get your first batch, you then upscale one of the batch, you'll actually see differences because it's actually spending more time on that original seed. You could then say make variances of this image. I think they're planning some sort of adjusted job token method, whereby you give it a previous render token, but then you can start adjusting the seed value. You can start
Kizu.
amending. You can start amending additional parameters to that. Even
I've
as
got
well.
the mansion.
You got it?
You've
Okay,
got the
I'm heading
mansion.
out towards you now. I'm just a bit
Okay.
further behind.
But yeah, so because you can buy private space for this bot or this imagination bot, I think you can really come up with some impressive stuff when you're allowed to just sit there and tweak with your own many tokens. Supposedly, some people have tried NSFW things with the bot, and they do work, but only if you have a private account. So, if you have a public account, it will actually locate NSFW tags and immediately block them from a request.
Which is good.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yes.
rainy. Easy.
So, yeah, I imagine once you have this bot programmed enough, you could probably get some impressive rendering results out of it. You can generate, you can give it, although I find if you give it sample images, you have to definitely play with the weighting system to try and
That's good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
you definitely have to play with the image weights to get sample images you give it to be more of a base foundation. But I can see someone, for instance, taking, like, let's say you spent ages making a custom character in, like, an RPG, but you want to put them in a different setting. I can see you feeding that image to the Imagine bots and giving it additional parameters to change it, so then you make your own thing. By the way, look on the top floor. Sometimes there's a diamond block. Oh, we have 1,001 diamond blocks, dude. We don't need them, but thanks. Only inside of an obsidian cube, yes.
I think the dungeons are normally on the first floor.
Oh,
Just
I
light
see
it
a
up.
friend.
Yeah, just be careful because I don't have any good armor or any good swords and stuff from the last time I died. So,
Well, I already killed him.
okay, Victor,
Why do I have a shovel in my offhand?
Hello.
Let's go downstairs, bud. I think it's normally the ground floors or the basement that has the dungeons, not the top
yeah.
ones.
Okay, we don't have 1,001 diamond blocks. We have 1,001 diamonds, but yeah, like again, we don't really need the diamonds. We've been farming them for a while now. Game Knight's having a heart attack.
Surprised how little stuff spawns in these things these days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
where's-
reduced the spawn rate. It's pissing me
I'm
off.
hearing the guys, but I'm not seeing the guys.
Oh yeah, I need to actually go and enable hostile sounds. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go downstairs.
If memory serves, this might be the one mansion we randomly ended up at one time, accidentally.
But these
Here we go.
all these rooms are lit. Behind you.
Oh!
Oh shit, you have 0 lives. Oh shit.
I had 1 life. And I've...
Okay. Okay, can you get to us? Do we need to do something?
Thanks, Victor.
Pleasure.
But I'm gonna refund you on that one. There's nothing you can do. I need a spare elytra. I can't get one. So what I would suggest is you guys...
No, wait, the spare elytra should be inside the elytra box, not in the item
Okay.
frame. I shoved it in
What
there.
I would suggest is we literally just go and build a portal down there if there is any allays.
There is.
Yes, there is a lace.
Okay, let's build a portal down there. Just light it up and close it up and make it safe. Okay, and then give me the coordinates and I'll build the portal on the nether roof so long.
There was an allay that just escaped here, Chris.
It's fine, just
No,
give him my
no.
item.
No,
I
no,
was
he's
trying
still
to.
There. He's there, he's there, he's there.
Oh, it's there. I was trying to give him an out and I'll build a portal just now. I'm trying to get his attention.
If you can do that for me quickly before my things expire, it would be great.
It keeps on flying. Get the leashes while you're there.
Okay, I'll bring leashes. Oh, it's no deep slate. Did you take the obsidian out?
I've got obsidian.
No,
with
here's
me,
obsidian.
but
Okay.
What is Chris doing?
I'm trying to close
Just-
off the wall because it's the only construction block I have.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what the hell you're doing. Okay.
No, 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 no! Oh, bollocks, you ran out.
That's fine.
Don't worry about that. Just give him an item.
I've been
Listen,
trying,
we need
it's
to
not
need a-
picking up.
Oh. Just right
What
click
was
it on
a
him, I think.
firework? Look,
Okay.
there's fireworks.
Well, they can't despawn, right? So if you just give me the coordinates.
Give it now. I just need to grab this.
What am I
Coordinates is target blocked is 4405
4405, yeah?
16687.
16687.
No, 1667. Portal is lit.
Okay. Let's grab my calculator here. Go 4405 and divide this by 8. Divided by 8 equals 550. Okay, and Y is...
I managed to give it an item so we can chop away at the wall I built.
$208.
So Game Night, a lot of my redeems are just sound files with no visuals. I want to start adding visuals to them, but it's been a bitch to get them going. Yee. The LA likes me. He likes me.
You got a
Aww,
friend in me.
He's cute. Also, I saw your base in a mushroom biome. Do you have brown mushrooms?
Sorry, Victor, I didn't bring any what's the names. I'm just going to light it and I'll get some
Yeah, no, it's fine.
We have plenty
things for you.
of mushrooms game nights.
Okay. So, southeast.
Hello. There we go.
Okay, so we're waiting 550 by 28. Remember, I'm walking, so it's going to take a while.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nope.
They're quite fun to play with, the allays.
They are.
Why is there 3 now out here? You're opening up all of them.
Yes, but I've made friends with all of them.
So they're all yours
I need to
now.
watch the VOD.
Yes, they're all mine.
Except for the one with the
So
rest.
what about the rest? What about the rest of us? We'll have to breed more.
Yeah, I don't know if it...
Wait, they can shag?
No,
Of course. Well, they duplicate.
they duplicate.
I thought we like automatically share them. I didn't know they were bound to me.
Yeah, it's the same as the wolves. That's why I tried to open
Hunger's
only one.
getting me. Oh, down to 3 hearts. Can't run anymore.
Wait, this one's not bound.
Which one?
This one here. This one's not
Think,
bound.
push him in
Go
that
in the door.
Faz can do him. Oh, yes, another door. So leave that door closed.
Yeah, here's another door. Okay.
Leave that door closed. That's for Faz. Where are you, Faz?
460. I'm heading to 550. Remember, I'm walking.
Yeah, I know.
Boom. Okay, there. I trapped him. Okay, so to answer Game Night's questions that has been flagging towards me, yes, I do have, or sorry, we do have cows. Yes. We have. Yes, we do have brown cows. Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but most of my inventory is duplicated.
What do you mean?
I have 2 of my same bird with the same durability, 2 of the same pants with the same durability, 2 of the same shovel. No. 2 of the same pickaxe with the same durability, 2 of the same sword with the same durability. They're all named the same. Oh no, it's not.
I just opened up my inventory. And I opened up the chest. And I don't get my inventory back. I don't get my armor.
Yeah, I screwed up.
You know what happened, Fess? You know what happened? The thing got confused, and it gave them to me when I accidentally right-clicked your chest when I was building my wall.
If you accidentally right-click my chest, then of course it's going to duplicate it into your inventory. So just throw them out for me, please.
Shulker box, pants,
Okay.
sword, doggo's
What's wrong, Victor?
I screwed up a bit, so I'm going to take the long route back. The dangerous route back. I walked through the portal.
You can go through the portal.
Before you got back.
Elytra.
Just be sure to break that one. Throw the elytra down again for me, please.
I've done that already, that's why I need
Doggo's
to
lucky
take the long way.
2.0. Okay, so Doomslayer, Big Chopper, Diamond. No, wait. Those are my 2 diamond pickaxes. Yes.
And I need to switch my
Soul
helmet.
Coach and Mending. Yes.
That,
Right.
I need the other doggo's lucky. Oh no,
Yes,
I've got the
gave you
door.
2 Doggo's Luckies. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So Fess, I just gave them obsidian. So I can give you some obsidian. So there's 1 untamed one in here. So here's some
Where?
obsidian.
I'm
no,
not
they're gonna
going to
pick
do
it up.
obsidian.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going to pick it up and bring it to you. Which one's mine?
So there's 1 unbound one in there, and 1 of my bound ones. There you go. It's
There we
bound
go.
to you, and there should be another one in
Pork chop.
here. But This one does not have an entranceway, so let me just quickly bind them. There's two. Okay, there's that one. And there's a third one in here. Oh wait, does Victor have a second one?
I've got one.
No, Victor has one. But you don't need that because you can breed them in between, even though they're
Yeah.
like other
Well,
ones.
here's
Okay.
one lost unbound one. Here's one lost unbound one. So if Victor
Okay,
makes it back,
so
he can grab
okay,
this one.
Chris, let's go back through the portal.
What about this lost unbound one?
We'll go fetch it just now. It won't despawn.
Okay.
I promise you, it won't despawn.
Game Night spotted the name that I gave. My hoe. I called it the hoe. He is now pissing himself.
What's going on? Oh, Elytra's not on. Can you? Oh, there we go.
Where's
Okay,
my
let's go
ally?
get some stuff.
That's the problem. Is these allies aren't very smart.
No, they certainly are not very smart.
Because I
Their
lost.
AI needs work.
Yeah, I've already lost my ally.
Just throw some stuff on the floor there, and then he'll pick it up. Or are you in the overworld?
No, I'm in.
Indeed, yes. I can call him. If I find a golden axe, I can call it a gold digger.
Okay, let's go pick up some leashes, and then I need a half block just to like safeguard that, and I need some torches.
I'm at the portal that goes to our
Where are the leashes?
temple.
In the tools chest, dude. Where are you?
I'm upstairs.
You're not even
Lol.
in the storage, so of course you're not going to find it.
I thought we left the leashes upstairs since last we played with the frogs.
It's the one with the flint and steel on it.
Grab a couple, right.
Yeah, I'm
Back
just going
we
to
go.
make a few torches. Give me a second.
Okay, my ally is missing now.
Don't worry, we've got spare.
Yeah, I'll just have to. Maybe it'll pitch up
Torches.
somewhere. The reason I stepped through the portal was I wanted to run to you to give you some food. And
That's fine.
As I stepped through, I realized, listen, I'm making a mistake.
It's cool, don't worry. Everything worked out in the end. No one died.
Where is the portal that we just placed, Fass?
I'm going to go up now to you and then we can light it and stuff, but it's at 550 to 08. Don't go back in quite yet. Let's first get that portal nicely marked, etc.
550, you said.
Yeah, and 208.
Oh yeah, if you're still listening, we're running 1.19.1.
2.
Sorry.
2, yeah.
Yeah, we are on the latest build because one of the plugins Fass was using.
No,
Well, the actual
hissy
build
fit.
itself corrupted.
Yes.
Bolt corrupted.
Oh wait, I don't know which way that portal is. Why am I placing no torches?
Oh my god. Okay.
Stretch. Stretch.
So 500, it's negative. Positive.
See a disc collection, by the way. Curious if you have 5. We do not have all the discs, I'm afraid.
I think we've got 5.
We have the new one that was added.
Got Big Step
we-
and the newest one.
Yeah, we got that, and we have some of the original classic ones, but we do not have all, I'm afraid. I should actually do a quick exploration just walkthrough of the island because some people in our chat still hasn't seen the full island. The 2 new ones, yes, Pickstep was the newest one a few patches ago, and then in 1.19 they added a new music disc, which when you listen to it, basically gives hints to the lore. Unless there's one that's also still new, because as far as I know, there was only one music disc added.
Okay, so to get to this portal is simple. We just follow. We go to the actual monument portal, and then you go straight further, and then you get
Hello,
to
my
this
little
portal.
darlings. Oops.
Chris already went in, even though we still need to clean up.
Clean up what?
We have to add some stuff on top so nothing spawns on the portal.
Oh, right. Yes. Apologies. That's what you meant by clean up. Oh, according to
Yeah.
Game Night, there is a second new music disc.
There's 2 new music. The one is the creepy noises, and then the other one is the actual music.
Do you have like a breakable block I can learn? Not obsidian.
You can build
I have-
anything out of
I
obsidian.
have, dude. I have a diamond pickaxe.
Okay, fine. Just put these 4 blocks on top. Obsidian.
It's all that's in my inventory. What do you want me to do? Shit out some blocks?
Well, yeah, if you were a pig, or if you were a, what's the name, a frog, yes.
It's made by the same person who made Pickstep. Says,
Yeah, that's the one that with the deep caves. We've got that one.
oh, so we have both new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Okay, can I have some leashes?
So
2 leashes.
1, 2. Okay. So one of mine has already gone through to the nether, which is brilliant. Where are you, my other darlings?
My kingdom for an axe. Oh, they just decided to go through. Okay, cool.
Ah, there you are.
I found an allay wandering around.
What does he have? It's one of Chris's.
Mine is gone.
Well, here's one more, Victor. Come quickly, come quickly.
Well, you don't need them because we can breed them. We're going to breed them in a second or two anyway.
All right. So, will they just follow me on my leash, or do I still need to pull them through?
You need to take out the blocks behind the portal.
Victor,
Like
that's
always,
yours.
and then just...
No, mine is redstone.
Oh, well, there's one over there. They just went into that one of the side dungeons. No, not that one. The one next to it. Fast, one of your pork chop allays is still here.
That's fine.
Do you have a leash?
I'm not going to bring all of
Yes.
them back.
Can I get
You
one?
can just pull him back in.
It's the last leash I have.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we?
Wait,
pull
we
them
had
through?
70 leashes in the chest.
Yeah, I pulled. Yeah, I took 7.
So all you do is you just run back through the portal and you pull them through and then they'll come through.
Yeah, just
I'll
run
grab
through
them
the
on the
portal.
other side.
Run through the portal to the other side.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Don't
Like
stand
the
in,
leash?
just run through.
Okay,
Yeah, but the
Oh,
wall
it's the
isn't
other
broken
pork
down
chop
on the other
one.
side.
Okay.
that's what I said you need to do the first time. Break down the wall on the other side. Okay, 4.
That one has not gone through. They keep breaking their leashes.
Just good. We actually do want them to break the leash.
No, but they're not going through. That's the problem.
Got it through now.
Come on here.
Oh, they're all through.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I don't have enough leashes though. I don't know
I've
where
got-
the rest of the leashes are.
I've got 2 leashes. Where's the one with the redstone?
One.
Yeah,
Here's one with redstone by me.
yeah, that's mine.
Okay, but Victor
One sec.
already has them. Okay.
Yeah, I've got the other 2.
Okay, great.
So follow the torches.
Yeah.
It's basically you have to get here. You just have to go down to where our what's the name is, our monument, ocean monument, and then you just sort of like follow through. These guys really want to get back to you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
close enough.
They're supposed to try and stay with you.
So, Chris,
that's
you run
why-
in front. Because all of these mostly are yours. There we go. Steer clear of the portal with them, because you don't want them to accidentally go through. I think the majority of mine broke. Oh no, there's 2. Okay, yeah, they're all there.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with the allays exactly?
They're good for sorting stuff. And they look quite cute.
Okay.
We'll build them a little
Okay, so where are we
sanctuary where we
going
can
with-
breed them. Oh,
Yeah, but home was that portal back there, is it not?
no. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Is it? No.
Like, I was
Carpet one is
wondering
not him. No, it's carpet one is not him. That one.
No, it's not. This one is 419
Yeah.
something. We still have to go further
The
up.
carpet. The carpet. Oh yeah, it's on the other side of this farms. That's right.
The carpet one was the other ocean monument, if I remember.
Yeah. That's the one that I created. I think last stream or the stream before.
So what do these look like on your stream?
on my stream. I'll get a closer look at them once we're home. But they have this weird human-like quality to them, at least from what I saw. So yeah, they're a bit creepy.
Weird. But there's our own portal.
Hmm.
Like for
And I
some
found
reason,
only Johnny and he like killed me. It sucks. For some reason?
like for some reason, the person that made the custom texture made them look like that they are literally just dead children. They have this weird boyish, realistic haircut on them.
Is that the right portal? I don't think this is this one. It's the one next further down.
No.
Yeah, it's further down.
The one further down is the frog lights. This
Oh, okay.
This one is the right one.
Okay, I'll go first because I've got the most of these guys. Come through the portal. Stop messing around on the ground.
See, that's the exact same problem we had when we tried to take them through the mansion portal. They just kept fucking glitching down to the floor.
They like the floor.
Okay, there.
So whoever goes over that side needs to now catch them. Good luck. Or we can just go down and throw a bunch of items and they'll come following.
Okay, we just need
Come
the
on,
one last
you two.
one.
They're all high up in the air, flying around.
Yeah, so we'll have to just throw the items on the floor and then they'll fetch them.
Yeah. Or get a note block going.
Items is the easiest way to do it. See, there mine already came to fetch my items. Now we just have to do... Chris, you just have to throw some obsidian in front of you and all of yours will come.
Yep,
Behind
I
you.
have all four
Yes.
of mine.
Here's leashes.
Oops.
Thank you.
And I've got my one.
I'm missing 2 leashes in order to catch all of mine.
Fast is all delicious.
There you go, 2 leashes.
Where?
Was behind me, but there we go. 1? Where's the other one?
Yep, there. Okay, I got all 4 of mine. Oh, here's one of yours, dude.
Come here.
They're cheeky little fuckers, aren't they?
So let's stick them on a fence post for now, and then I think next episode we have to probably build an enclosure for these guys.
Yeah, they should be fence
We'll
posts
quickly
at-
breed them.
Yeah, we can do that also. Well, it's not really breeding, it's more duplicating, but yeah.
How did you break free from your leash? Ugh, now I have to go find
They
your leash.
saw some obsidian somewhere and they went, oh, pretty.
Yeah. So, if Chris didn't convert all of the shards into blocks, so we can quickly duplicate them.
What shards?
Oh, is all of them on blocks?
What shards? You have to tell me
And it's
which
the
ones.
shards.
There's only one type of shard in the game so far, so...
Well, I didn't touch those when we brought them back.
Yeah, I actually went to mine more.
I didn't touch any of them.
Oh yeah. So I've got annotated shards. The idea is now you click on them.
True duplicate, just like good old deaf Pokemon.
Okay. You've got the shards, right? Okay. I just want to turn my what's the name music off so that we can actually hear the proper music. Oh, Pretzel's gotten so bad. So you see how they dance? So now you do is just give them each a shard.
Yeah, I'm trying, mine doesn't.
Oop, oop, there goes one.
Can you stand still? There we go.
There's another one.
Yeah, you can give him now something else that you wanted to do and then it becomes yours. Guys, how you doing, bud?
So give that to them.
I'm right.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah,
Oh, they're too far away from the music block.
some of them, yeah, they need to be close to the music block, yeah.
Alright, let me grab the leash. Oh, and they all disconnected from their leashes. Right, where's the last one? Mr. Livingston, get back here at once, young man. I swear. There you are.
What you call this struggle of entities. That's the best thing ever. They're all cute though, they dance.
They are all rather cute. In a weird, disturbing way.
Not my fault you putting up one of those skins.
It's another unclaimed one.
I might have accidentally claimed one because he
No,
flew
it's
in front of
fine.
me whilst I was trying to breed the other ones.
That's fine.
We need a parrot with that. We do have parrots, but we never did anything with parrots. In that.
Yeah, this is normally a music box is normally here with our parrots.
Yeah.
Here's the parrots. Captain Jack, Pesky Bird, and I think I moved mine into my room or something. There's supposed to be one more.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved yours in your room.
No, I'm also looking.
Guys, are we making a haunted forest with all the entities respawning?
You shouldn't spawn that many, just spawn one.
I did spawn just one, and then Victor spawned a few, and then Fast spawned a few.
I spawned one only.
I also spawned
I'm
one.
just giving. I just spawned the ones that's like floating around with nothing. I'm just giving them at least something so they don't fly away.
Damn, my scalp is itching like crazy. I need to get a bath.
But yeah,
I think this is good enough for tonight, and then next week we can like sort out, make this place a little bit more pretty, do some item
Oh,
sorting.
good lord.
what?
A lightning storm just hit.
Which is not a good thing.
Wait, keep the shield out. Drop this one here. Drop this one there. Alright, so. Where are all of my... Oh, Chris, you... I'll take this off of the offhand.
Oh, you dropped a bunch of leashes.
Yes, yes, I know. I
Including
specifically
you.
attached them.
Yeah, one of those was mine.
No, the one... No, I only disconnected mine.
Okay. No problem, pork chop. Come on here, pork chop.
Pork chop.
Get on there.
Sounds like an Afrikaans nickname. My pork
Which is
choppy.
carrying a pork chop.
So we just leave him outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just leave them outside for now until they've got their little enclosure. And if some of them die, they die. Well, they're technically immortal if they're holding an item, so...
Okay, then I shall give one of the unbound ones a dark oak lock.
Where's one without an item? I want its head.
You can't
No,
get
don't
like that.
kill them.
Why?
Where is it? We have to cull the herd somehow.
Or maybe we shouldn't have bred so many.
Well, I only bred one. You guys bred more than that. Not my issue.
Who was somebody else?
I wonder.
I am frolicking in the fields with these things as they dance.
I do realize I'm only on one life.
That's for the one that you did me that beginning stream. I don't start. You in my domain.
This is your domain. PvP is your domain.
No, water is my domain.
Well, yes, he is a panther.
Let me know when you get to one heart. I don't want to kill you.
I don't want to kill you, that's my problem.
I'm still full health, man. Oh, I can't breathe.
Like I said, this is my domain.
Yeah. I lost my Aqua Affinity armor.
Oh shit, yeah. Ah, we need to get you your stuff back, guys.
No, I'll grind this weekend and get it back. So I think that's the end of stream, right?
I think so. I'm just waiting for my two. Okay, there's the one. Where's the other one?
Just throw some junk on the floor and then they'll come to you.
I am doing it. Bugger off, bastards.
Okay, but we got
No,
the
I'll let
lane
you-
now.
They're good.
They are. The dance.
Also, game says he has a challenge for us without Beacon. His name said BRB, so he's gone off. So I don't know.
No,
what
we're
the
not doing
challenge is.
netherite beacon. We're not doing a netherite beacon.
What the fuck is a netherite beacon?
Pain.
Fine, yeah.
Netherite is very hard to gather. Then you have to get
We
a
don't
ton
even
of it
have.
converted into netherite blocks.
Yeah, we don't even have netherite armor.
Okay, well, yes, then I
Uh,
guess we assume that this is what this game night is talking about, I suppose.
Okay. So who are we
yeah.
going to raid, guys?
Is what's her face online? I don't think she is.
Ari.
Ari.
I don't think she does. Let's see.
Because I wanted to raid her last night, but then someone told me we should raid the big boob lady that doesn't have big boobs in real life. The fuck was her name? Luna.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know what's wrong with it. No, but if you want to do a non-furry, Miss Bandit is playing, who does Call of Duty.
Ew, Call of Duty. No, we can raid
No. Okay. Victor needs to choose, I think.
No, I sort of choose last night, so yeah.
Okay.
Raid channel.
Let's go for someone that we've never raided before.
Well, I have no idea.
3 tender, 43. No. I think let's do Tempest. He's in VR. Oh, Lupus is on again. No, Harakorgi's sleeping. Aeon Pup Dead by Daylight I don't like. I don't like the game, and it's not like I don't like it. Let's just raid Nopulence. It's only got 15 people watching.
Okay.
Local furry.
Yes, well, it's not going to be local for long. It's going to go back to America.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so we're raiding Nopulin.
Fucking, what's his channel name? Hold on. I know it's Nopulent.
Nopulent.
Is it just
It's just
Nopulent?
Nopulent. Yeah. Nopulant.
Got it. Okay, so bring up the. Where's my Dutch portal?
Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, for more fun.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching, if indeed you still are. We will hopefully be back next week. For me, it's going to be something a bit different. I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia in VR, and I'm going to try and get a real webcam to at least so you can see me bumming around in the real space whilst I bum around in VR. Yeah, and further than that, good weekend.
Yeah, thanks for all that watch. Until next time. Cheers.
Bye.